Hey guys, how's it going? It's your boy Alex, and welcome to the Rodeo. We're back at it again. I have a first-time guest in the building, the one, the only, Muriel.
Oak Cliff Princess.
Hey, how you doing? How you doing?
I'm doing well. How are you?
Pretty good, man. Performed today.
Yes.
You made this interview right after the performance. How
Yes.
did that go?
I was in a hurry, but I was like excited. I love
Yeah.
to perform. I love to connect with people, you know.
Mhm.
I just love what music can do. It just brings people together. And then coming here and then like being like more in a quiet space, like much
Get
needed.
to ease out.
Yeah.
That's what's up. So, can you talk to me about the event? What was it? This was big for Dallas, I would say. Downtown, right?
Yes.
Can you talk to me about the event that you performed at?
Yeah, so it's basically, about children being separated by the parents, how they should be united and not, separated. So it's just talking about unity for the children, paying more attention to them, acknowledging them. Yeah, and like make the parents co-parent. Like what is a healthier way to help children connect with their parents?
Damn,
even though they're separated.
That's deep right there. Because
Yeah.
lots of people kind of forget how important it is to, have both parents and have both sides of for a family because,
Right.
just one, man, it could be such a bad route that a kid takes, statistically. Not every kid, but,
Right.
Statistically. So that's dope that you guys are doing
Yeah.
that. So, first time here, we're going to get into your story.
Okay.
We're going to talk about what you dropped the music and then what you got working on.
Okay.
So let's talk about that. Where are you from?
I'm from Oak Cliff, Dallas, Texas.
Rep it hard too, right?
Yeah, you know it.
Yeah. So how was it growing up in Oak Cliff?
Oh man, I have so many memories. It's beautiful. And then now I see how much it changed.
Dang.
And it's shocking.
Lots of hipsters now?
I'm like, oh my God, where are these white folks coming from?
Yeah. So born and raised in Oak Cliff?
Yes.
Damn, that's crazy.
Yep.
So what type of kid were you growing up? Describe your childhood.
Oh, that's a really good question.
Were you a rebel out here? Were you?
I was just curious. Like one time I was playing with some friends and they're like, let's play doctors. And I'm like, okay, let's play. So I was a doctor and long story short, to fit in, I go home and I look through my grandma's medicine and I find a needle and I'm like taking it to school and I'm like, let's play doctors. And everybody like freaked out and they're like, yo, she's crazy.
Whoa.
So I think it was just curiosity.
Yeah.
Just a curious kid, but always like interested in music. Like I remember going to every talent show and just performing and just having a good time.
So you weren't shy with your music and your passion for music? Because some kids at first, they're kind of like, they ain't trying to show everybody that they're into that,
Yeah.
So for you, it was express.
For me, it was express. Like I was a Tengo Talento when I was like 9.
Oh,
so yeah.
shit.
So it's it's always been like a passion for me.
Yeah. Is your family really into music as well, or was this just you?
It's just me. But now like my older brother is writing music and making music, so I guess it's just us.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Because at first, sometimes either the parents play instruments or they're into music, and then slowly the kid wants to be like their parents. So for you guys, you just took it.
We just took it.
Damn.
Yeah. I think that was just our way of expressing,
Dope.
what we were feeling.
So whenever you said you were young and making music, is it this is like covers, or is it like you're writing songs, or talk to me about that, how you got into the music and all that.
So when I was younger, I would just do covers.
Oh, dope.
Like I would perform and performed at weddings. So yeah, like a lot. Like, oh my God. So I've always been a performer. I've always loved to be on stage and, just express myself. But as far as a writer, I started writing music recently, like a year ago. So now it's been a year since I've been in the music and I've written my music.
How does that feel, performing your songs versus, covers and stuff like that?
I write my own songs. It's like I have a much deeper connection.
Yeah.
Because I know the story behind that song.
The feelings behind that, the emotions.
And I go back to like when I wrote it and it's like, so it's like now I can share it with other people and then they'll feel how they feel about it. Yeah.
Dope. So, I should say, lots of people knows you as Oak Cliff Princess.
Right.
How did you get that name, or who gave you that name, or why did you go with that? It's a song, right?
Yeah.
And your IG name
Yeah.
But your stage name is Muriel?
Muriel, yes,
Okay,
yes.
got you.
But here, they call me the Oak Cliff Princess, but it started with my younger brother. One day we're just
Okay.
joking around. He's like, "Who do you think you are, the Oak Cliff Princess?" And I just, I'm like,
yeah.
"Yo, that's my new Instagram account, the Oak Cliff Princess."
Yeah.
And like, it's so funny. Like, I go to Walgreens or something, and like the cashier's like, "Are you the Oak Cliff Princess?" I'm like,
Oh
"Yeah."
man, how does that feel?
Oh,
Whenever people-
I've had it happen several times now, and like people asking for pictures, and it's just like, whoa, like let's take a picture. But it's a good feeling.
Really?
Yeah.
Damn, that's dope. Cause I've had like, oh, you're that rodeo guy. This is that, and it's just like, whoa, what the fuck?
Like
I am
about my
that.
craft.
Yeah.
It's beautiful. It's like, what? Like about my craft.
Yeah.
Like I love what I do.
Exactly.
So
Damn, that's dope though. So you started actually making your own music last year, right?
Mm-hmm.
You dropped the EP.
Yes.
Can you talk to me a little bit about your mindset going into creating that EP? What did you want to deliver and stuff like that?
So with the whole EP, I wanted to deliver versatility. So
Yeah.
I went like, I just went all out with it and seeing, okay, we're gonna figure out from these 4 songs what is the niche. What's the sound. But all of those songs were like a story.
Okay.
One of the main songs that I can talk about is called "He Said," and it's about a guy going through mental illness, drug abuse, and how he's just not in a place to even be in a relationship, and it just becomes toxic. So I was just expressing, somebody's life outside of my own. So that to me was like exciting and like kind of emotional, because like, oh wow, like now I'm writing about someone else, not about what I've been through.
And somebody that listens to that, they could kind of relate.
Yes.
To that.
Mm-hmm.
Damn. Would you say that's your favorite track from the project, or what would you say is your favorite track?
The Oak Cliff Princess.
Really?
Yeah, because it's like
A lot of energy with that one.
Energy, and like it's been played at bars, local bars, and it's like it's
Damn.
exciting. Like recently, there was a party at Tiny Victories for Halloween. And they played it. Shout out to DJ Storm. Yeah, I know they played it, and everybody just went crazy. Like a mosh pit started, so it was exciting.
Damn, and it's crazy that you said versatility for the EP, because that's exactly what I thought of whenever I heard it. Because you started with Oak Cliff Princess, the energy's crazy. You're kind of just talking your shit, this and that, and then He Said is a whole different vibe.
Right.
You go from that, and you're just like, whoa, there's a lot of range right there. So you said. This is kind of like finding yourself. How would you personally describe your sound for somebody who hasn't heard your music? How would you describe that?
Very R&B vibes, very, just something very relatable, straight to the point in a way. But what I can say, with my new project that I'm now working on, it would definitely be more soulful, more feeling to it, a lot of more.
So is this project, do you have a date by chance, or how complete is it?
I don't have a date specifically, because I don't want to rush the art, but definitely 2022 and like big things, some exciting, different things.
I was about to ask, how would you, for somebody who grew up, in Oak Cliff, you probably had so many inspirations, musically.
Right.
Who would you say are some musical inspirations for you? And then, has that changed now over time?
Okay. Definitely Selena Quintanilla.
Oh,
She's from Texas. She represents, just so much love to all of the people that supported her and her family. But her stage performance, her charisma, that was everything.
Shit, rest in peace.
Yes.
So young, too. That's crazy.
Anything for Selena.
For sure. So that was the, number one
Number
major.
one. Number two, it would be definitely Whitney Houston. She has a vocal range that's insane. And number three, oh my God, number three. Like present, an artist right now, I would say Doja Cat.
Doja Cat.
Yeah, she's very versatile.
Been killing it lately.
Yeah.
Honestly, since she started, it has kind of been consistent, just killing it out here with projects, singles, and all that good stuff. So
her visuals.
Yeah.
They're
for
crazy.
Sure. Have you seen her live in concert?
No, not yet.
She'd be killing it.
Soon.
Yeah.
Speaking into existence.
So, whenever you started taking your music serious and like putting it out there, how did your close friends and family take it? And then also, how did other people take it?
other people, definitely there was so much like I can relate to this, like people I didn't even know, people that I did know, like it just brought so much to talk about. And for my family, it was, so most of the majority were very supportive. Some of them are just like, ugh, but it's okay,
Yeah.
because that's what it's all about, like everybody listening and vibing with it.
Have you gotten any hate whenever it came to your music? And how do you deal with that?
Yes, it's not been direct, but yes. I just do my thing. I don't focus on anything else. Yeah. I think that's why probably I don't even.
Yeah, I was about to say, even the way that you kind of carry yourself and like the way me talking to you, you could tell you're a pretty confident person. So you kind of just brush it off. It's like,
yeah, it's like, it's okay.
all right, it is what it is.
Yeah.
So for you, we're talking about the project. Do you have any artists that you're gonna already for sure have on the project, or how far is that involved?
Not local, but
Okay.
yes, I do have a plan. Most of it's going to be more of my own, but I do
Okay,
plan
dope.
on having 2 artists involved in my project for sure. So
Got you.
I'm excited. I just want to keep it
So-
mysterious.
Soul artists or like rappers or what type of
Yes,
artists?
rapper.
Oh, really?
Yeah, one of them is definitely a rapper. He's great. His name's Scatino. I'm gonna, give that out.
Hey,
Yeah, he's
exclusive.
exclusive news. No, yeah, he's great though. He's very, very talented. Yeah, he's in a group called Free Black.
Oh,
you
gotcha.
should check
he's
them
already.
out.
He's already. Has he already made the track with you or?
Yeah, we were working on it yesterday.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Damn. What the hell?
I'm
Already?
telling you, like when my baby, goes over to her dad, I go and work.
You're
I'm
work
like,
mode.
Yeah, work mode straight.
So for you, being in the Dallas music scene, you kind of see so much. Like you said, you're out here networking. You see a lot of the scene. What is your take on the Dallas music scene? What do you think? What do you like? What do you don't like? What can we do better? All that stuff.
But I like that there's definitely opportunity if you work hard. Like if you doors will open if the work is being put in. What I don't like is that sometimes, people just don't want to give the credit, but it's all good. Eventually, your own work will speak for itself where you won't need them.
Got you.
Yeah.
Got you. Do you feel like you get the credit you deserve for your music and all that you've done?
And in a way, yes. I do, because I get a lot of, making so many connections and stuff, but in a way, no. And I feel like it's going to get there, though.
Okay.
Yeah.
What do you think would be the next step for you to get you to that next level? Lots of artists, they kind of get into the Dallas bubble and they just stay within the Dallas, being a local Dallas
Right.
artist. What do you think you have to do to get you to that next level? Or do you even want to get to that next level?
Oh, for sure. I'm going to be at the Grammys one day.
Hey, there we go.
No, but definitely leaving the Dallas scene. Yeah, no, because the thing is, they know about you, but they don't want to support you. Yeah. And the thing is, that's why a lot of artists leave the city and they go and do their thing in other cities. For example, a lot of rappers go to Atlanta. Why? Because that's where the love is being shown. And that's where it gets its respect. And then Dallas wants to catch on. Oh, he's from Dallas. She's from... Nah.
I've been supporting since day one.
Where were you? But it's okay,
Yeah.
So that I feel like that's what Dallas lacks in a way.
That makes sense because I've seen that so many times happen. Like you said, artist goes to New York or LA, they start blowing up, and Dallas kind of like, oh, we were there from day one and you forgot about us, this and that. But like whenever they were here, everybody was like, man, motherfucker trash, this and that.
Yeah.
So
It's like what they say, sometimes, for example, there's going to be strangers supporting instead of your family. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And like Dallas is your home, but then if you leave, you're more welcome at somewhere else.
yeah.
So it's all right though.
I feel like that kind of happens all over, lots of people, they talk about that. Like, they get the most hate in their own city.
Yeah.
You see somebody being more successful than you that you grew up with and that you were friends with or this and that, or maybe just associates. You're like, man, why not me?
Yeah.
And that builds up the hate. So hopefully we can learn from that. And like you said, there's been cities that showed us like you don't have to do that. You have Memphis, you have Detroit, Atlanta, all of them. They're about their business. They're about their money. and they don't let the small stuff get to them.
Yeah, exactly. And like the thing about me, I always love to show love. Like art is beautiful, and like for example, what we're doing right here is beautiful because it's both of our time, and we're just vibing. So it's beautiful. Like for example, I love to spread love because I know what it feels like. I know what it's like, and if I see somebody working hard, sometimes it's not even the talent. Sometimes it's the hard work. I'm gonna give you your respects, your credit. You're doing your thing. That's how I think.
That makes sense because not everybody's able to do it. Lots of people, especially I feel like even you being a artist for a year, you probably have met so many artists that kind of just lacked motivation or just kind of gave up. It's just like, man, I can't do this anymore. I'm trying to blow up and I can't, this and that. What keeps you motivated?
My daughter.
Your daughter? Mm-hmm. How old is she?
She's 2.
Yeah,
no, she, when I was pregnant, I would just write music and make music. That's what kept me going because I'm a single mom. So it just kept me going. And when I finally had her, I decided to release my song, Running Away, and express my situation, story that happened. And since I released that single, my name just went boom, 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 boom.
Almost 80K views on
and
YouTube,
like
right?
I don't have a marketing team. I don't have a manager. I don't have like, it's just so organic, and I'm so proud of myself. And like that has opened doors for me, So after that, I was like, this is for me. Like I need to go after this because I need to let my daughter know anything is possible. You just gotta work, mama. That's it.
That's true.
Yeah. Even if it takes a few months, weeks, years, it will happen. That's
true. That's a good point. And that kind of, it kind of sets up the scene for us to segue into a segment that I like here, which is showcasing the artist's music.
Yes.
What's a song that you would like to showcase for the people?
We're about to play Chaos.
Hey, let's go.
Listen, I'm not sure what you're looking for, but I wanna let you know my time is precious and I won't let it be wasted. So just be a man and tell me what you want. We're both grown up, know the reason to love. So put your cards down on the table. Are you real? Oh, are we writing a fable? I see the chaos in your eyes. You're so good with your disguise, melting you into paradise. I need to find my peace, space to breathe. Someone who won't leave, someone who loves me. I need to find my peace, space to breathe. Someone who won't leave, someone who loves me. I need to find my peace. I just want to be the one and only one you see. I just want to be, I just want to be the one and only one you see. I just want to be. I see the chaos in your eyes. You're so good with your disguise, melting you into paradise. I need to find my peace, space to breathe. Someone who won't leave, someone who loves me. I need to find my peace, space to breathe. Someone who won't leave, someone who loves me.
All right, so we just saw Chaos.
Yes.
How did that song come about? What? Can you talk about the story behind that?
So it's just like, sir, are you undecisive? Like, what do you want? I don't have time for games.
Damn.
Yeah, it's just like
Straight
very
up.
straightforward.
Straight up.
Like, yeah, wake up your mind because we're not kids. You know, just like something relatable. People nowadays, like, they're too much.
That's true.
So it's just like, okay. But there was just something, you know, we were just joking around in the studio. We're like, man, let's talk about, like, you know, why can't people be just serious nowadays? And I was like, okay, let's do it. Let's talk about the chaotic.
We were watching the video. I was like, damn, bro, you lost a lot of weight.
Yeah.
I was like, you got to tell me the workout. You got to tell me, bro, because I need to lose this weight.
That's hilarious. Yeah,
this
no.
Gucci gut right here.
No,
man.
definitely. Oh, my God. Watching them calories. No
Yeah.
drinking soda. Mm-mm.
Especially drink a Slurpee and shit.
Especially, like, when I'm on stage. Like, I've noticed that when I'm, like, eating bad, drinking soda, like, it's not the same performance.
Yeah.
So it's like, nah.
You feel,
It's like, I gotta watch out.
Damn.
Yeah, for sure.
Where has been the, you know, most memorable performance that you've had that, like, even to this day you look back and you're like, damn, that was such a dope performance.
Oh my God. It's just every performance is such a different vibe, but that's a
or
good
let me not
question.
even say your most favorite or whatever, but like most memorable that even like whenever you're bored and just chilling, you think about performance, you look back on it.
Definitely whenever I sang at a church one time, because I got to sing my uncle's favorite song, and he is the person who inspired me to be into music. Like when I was younger, when I was a little girl, I would always be humming and singing, and he would always be like, "You're gonna be a star one day. You just have to believe." And he passed away when I was 9.
Oh,
yeah.
snap.
So his last words were "Tough love, Muriel.
Yeah.
Just believe." So that's still with me since then, and that just was a big impact for me. So when I was at that church singing, I just felt like chills and like I felt
was
like
a full
the spirit
circle, too,
was
like,
there. Yeah,
damn.
it's just very like, you know, I don't know, very beautiful moment for me.
That's dope. And I feel like those are the things that, like you said, they stick with you, and you're just like, you know, there's somebody else could have been like, oh, it's just a church performance, but like the meaning behind it, like, you know, the whole story, you're just like, whoa, like,
Yeah,
that's
for sure.
crazy.
It's just like, oh my God, like that's how strong music is. Like I was getting the chills just by singing a song that he loved, you know. So it was dope. I think that's the most like favorite one, most memorable one. But I've had a lot of shows. I love the interaction with the crowd. I love it. It's beautiful when everybody just connected and vibing.
Damn.
Yeah.
That's dope. That's dope. So, you know, you're actually the first female artist, because there's people that come as just like the manager or you know, just they come with a different artist, but you're the first, you know, female artist. So we have
Thank
some
you.
questions for you
Oh,
about,
snap.
you know, how is it being a female artist in the music game? Do you get the same treatment as everybody else? You know, different struggles and stuff like that. Talk to me about your perspective being a female artist in the music game.
It's definitely not easy, especially when you're representing yourself. When you're like, this is my work, this is what I do. Because I feel like so many people in the music industry feel like you got to have a man with you to represent you or something.
They're like, where's your manager or
Yeah,
something?
and I'm like, I'm right here. Eventually, you know, when it's time. But
Yeah.
I just like, I'm really proud though, because I've worked my ass off. And I've like, I know that my name is in rooms that I haven't even entered yet. So it's just dope because it shows me to get that tough skin. You definitely got to have tough skin in this game.
Yeah.
Like for real. That's key number 1. Key number 2, like stand your ground and let them know it's business or else I don't want to talk. Yeah. And I have to like, you know, because some people may think, oh, she's cute. No.
It's business.
I want to work. And if we don't work, I don't want nothing. And some of these people like go ghost or like feel disrespected, but it's just like, no, like,
that kind of
like,
helps you though. Like it weeds out who's really about it, who's really not.
and then that's where the hate comes in from those people who feel some type of way. But it's like, no,
Damn, that makes
like
sense.
like no, I'm a woman, and I'm not just because I'm a woman, I'm not gonna let you like do something that's not right or make me feel small. Like no, I deserve the same acknowledgement as a male artist, you know.
Yeah.
But yeah,
That makes sense because like you said, you know, it kind of once they see it, you're just about business, they're kind of just like, damn, I guess, you know, fuck working with her and shit like that.
And it's like it shouldn't be that way, you
Yeah.
know. Or you know, sometimes they think, oh, she's a girl. Like no, it shouldn't be that way. But it all comes to the same thing, you know.
Yeah.
But it's okay.
It's all good. You keep moving.
I keep on moving because then I'm like, wow, God doesn't leave me in shame. Like, I'm up here now.
Yeah.
You know? So it's just
true.
like, it's just elevating, little by little. You just got to trust the process. I got this tattooed.
It says there?
It says trust the process.
Hey, there we go.
Yeah, you know, you just got to.
So whenever you forget, you just check it
I
out
was
right
like, yeah, it's all right.
there. What would you say is your biggest accomplishment that you look back and you're like, damn, I can't believe I did that whenever it comes to music, you know?
Oh, man. I shot a music video in Hawaii.
Oh, what the
I
hell?
never thought that I was going to
Hawaii?
shoot Hawaii. And the music director, I'm the music director, the video director, the day before he shot the music video, he was with Katy Perry in American, Got Talent, I think. American Idol. Idol. And he had just shot, like, some stuff for her. And I'm like, oh, my
Katy
God.
Perry?
Like, this is not a coincidence.
Yeah.
You know? So that was amazing. Like, it showed me a whole different perspective, a whole different world, a whole different environment. It was beautiful.
What music video was it?
So it was with a group band called Trife Mafia.
Mm-hmm.
They're really good friends of mine. It's actually their song, but I was featured on it.
Yeah.
They're from Austin. They're really, really good. Yeah. And we shot the music video there. And I believe like around February, it's going to be released.
Damn, that's dope. Hawaii?
Yeah.
Shit, bro.
Like a makeup artist. Like we had celebrity stylists. It was amazing. Like top-notch experience.
Whenever you're in situations like that, do you not saying like do you fangirl or how do you carry yourself? Because some people would be like, oh shit, and just like selfie and everything. How do you carry yourself whenever you're in those rooms with those people that you're just like, bro, they've done lots of amazing work out here?
Oh yeah, they've done shows with Akon and just like big artists. No, I don't do that. I just connect with them as people and friends. Like, man, we're locked in. Like, those are my family right there. Those guys are family.
Got you. Damn, that's dope. Send me the link to a video whenever it drops so we could promote it and all that. That's crazy. Hawaii?
Yeah,
Shit.
It was an amazing gig. And, like, honestly, I met so many people there, like PRs and just a lot of stuff and a lot of, people. But most importantly, the experience was beautiful. Yeah. And, like, when I'm in rooms, because I've already been in several places with big people, I try to just focus on the relationship, on the friendship that can be built, whether it's business, whether it's just a friendship, because those things are what matter. The whole, like, going crazy, like, nah.
Yeah.
Like, just...
Shit, like you said earlier, it's kind of who you know out here.
Yeah.
Because lots of people, they think, sooner or later, my music's going to take off. But, like, you kind of do need that push and those connections. Right. Because, you could have the best song in the world, but if nobody hears it, it kind of just dies off.
Yeah.
So that's dope. It seems like you get in there, you're, oh, hi, how's it going? Type stuff. So
no,
dope.
for sure. And not only that, but the new music that's coming, like, it's going to be great. For sure. Different.
The bigger that you get, do you plan to stay here in Dallas, or where do you plan to move?
No, I definitely don't plan on staying in Dallas. I definitely see myself doing a lot of traveling. As far as moving, I don't know yet, but I definitely see myself relocating. For sure. Yeah.
That's dope. Are you going to keep the name Oak Cliff Princess, or?
Oh, forever. I'm always going to represent. Like J-Lo says, she's J-Lo from the block.
Yeah. You're always going to show.
I'm always going to be the Oak Cliff Princess. And that's never going to change.
That's dope. Sure. That's dope. How has 2021 been for you?
Oh, my God. It's been a roller coaster. It's been full of emotions, full of experiences. I've had, like, 2 friends pass away this year. So it's just been, like, it's been very, like, emotional, but definitely a lot of growth. A lot of growth within. And like I said, just so many projects being worked on, that I'm excited to release by 2022.
Gotcha. Damn, that's crazy. We saw a lot of death 2020 and 2021 even. Same thing, lots of people still dying, accidents, shot. Here in Dallas, we see, it seems like it's a risk to be an artist,
Oh, sure.
With all these shootings and stuff like that, but, life keeps going.
Yeah, like I performed at Club Dada in Deep Ellum the night before the shooting that happened recently. Yeah, and I was like, oh my God, like I could have been there. Yeah. It's crazy. I just say always stay alert.
That's
For
true.
sure.
That's true. So what would you say has been the biggest obstacle for you musically? And what advice can you give somebody that maybe, you know, feels in that same situation? What would you say is the biggest obstacle for you?
Whenever the the unmotivation comes in, not being inspired,
Yeah.
feeling like you just can't write right now or something. When you're feeling discouraged,
Yeah.
I think that can be a big obstacle, because that's whenever you seem to shrink yourself, when that's when you can create the best thing ever. And because that's when you're feeling everything, and that's when you're like, oh shit, what do I do?
Damn.
But definitely to keep on going, going and going and going, practicing as much, and just like trying to stay as motivated as you can, because anything is possible. Right now I am happy where I'm at, but I definitely see myself in bigger stuff, doing big things, and it's just all about believing and putting in that work. Yeah.
How do you get out of those funks, you could say, of like writer's block and
Reading.
Oh, really?
Yes, reading, or like getting up and being active. Like I'm like, no, like, having those pep talks sometimes to yourself. Like, I gotta get it together. I gotta, just kind of get in tune with yourself, for sure.
Reminding yourself,
because at the end of the day, you can't expect everybody to clap for you. You gotta clap for yourself all the way through.
That's true. That's true. That makes sense. Lots of people, it's kind of easy to just go home, go lay in bed and just be like, shriveled up and stuff like that. But like you said, moving around, getting out there and like kind of reminding yourself like, bro, keep going type shit.
Yeah, and like Kanye is the best example.
That boy, yay, out here.
Yes, like honestly, like, he's a genius. Why? Because he believes so much in himself.
Oh yeah.
And people like are like afraid of that. Like, nah, you have to believe in yourself. Like, he's the most successful man. Well, my favorite rapper. Yeah. All I gotta say, like, not the most successful man, but my favorite rapper. And honestly, it's all about believing. For sure.
I literally today I just finished watching the podcast of Drink Champs with Kanye.
Okay.
Oh my God, amazing! So much viral moments, so much, like you said, talking about empowering, believing in yourself, kind of just like, also like you talked about connections, just having those connections and feeling like you belong in that room and stuff like that. Seeing Kanye, like, bro, like he gets you in a freaking mode that you're just like, man, I am that dude, bro. I am that dude. What the hell?
I'm listening to his music, and like, it's just like, what? Nah, girl, get it together.
Exactly.
Like, it's all about believing, and working hard. Honestly, like, no matter what you do, whatever you are pursuing, if you do it, sooner or later, results are going to come out of that. Yeah.
That's dope. So like you talked about, you're not under management. Are you signed?
No, not yet.
Are you opposed to signing, or
that's
what do you
definitely a goal. Yeah, but there's a lot of projects being worked on that I haven't posted yet or anything like that, but it's going that route for sure. Yeah.
Got you. Labels have reached out yet, or?
That's what it's on the works.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Exclusive.
Exclusive.
I'm trying to get it out of her. But
but I'm just so excited because I really want it to be unexpected. The whole project and the whole like what's being worked on, for sure. But I want it to happen and be done first, and then be like.
You don't want to post about it and then like, damn, I gotta either delete that post or like, fuck.
No, it's not even that. It's just like, honestly, like, let's let it be done first.
That's kind of how I am too. Like, you're so excited too. Like, damn, I just want to let these news go and this and that. But like, I kind of like to first accomplish the thing and then like, all right,
it applies pressure.
Yeah,
for sure.
Exactly. Yeah. But best of luck with that. Where do you see yourself 5 years from now?
Oh, definitely touring. Definitely at the Grammys.
Oh,
billboards. Like, I see myself in movies as well and acting.
You're an actress?
Yes, I am.
Oh, shit.
And writing more music, and in 5 years, I do see myself, being able to do something for my community much, much, much bigger, In
what sense?
And like building nonprofit organizations or foundations and like just giving back to the community Like for example, Megan Thee Stallion for
Yeah.
like for Thanksgiving, she always gives back. So be able to, I want my craft to, get me to where I can be able to give back. Does that make sense?
Help out
Help
others.
out as much as I can.
Yeah.
That's the ultimate goal, to give back.
Yeah, that's true. And that's a good feeling too. Like, it's crazy because I was reading this article about that, how like, I think it was South Korea or Japan, they were doing studies about like depression and like, stuff like that. And they found that like the highest percentage of people that felt way better was those that gave back,
Okay.
in the sense of like, helping others and stuff like that. Not just like buying stuff or materialized stuff, but like giving back. It's kind of like such a good feeling,
Yeah, for sure. And like even artists, like I love to invite artists out and like be like, yo, like let me connect you here and this and that. For sure, I love to help. I love to, when I started singing, outside and back performing, I used to go to downtown Dallas, and there was like a Christian church, but it was outdoors for the homeless people. And I would perform and I would sing, and like people would get off the train just to hear me and stuff. But that was my way of like giving back to the community, and like people were just connected. And my mom and I and my little brother, we would make sack lunches for everybody as much as we could. Yeah, so it's always been in me to one day be like, I own a building and I want to help people and just give back.
That's dope. That's dope to hear. And sooner or later you're gonna get to that point that you're big enough to just like you said, make it a major move.
Yeah. Thank you.
So that's dope. That's dope to hear. What would you say is the biggest misconception whenever it comes to you?
Probably think I'm like serious or something.
What do you mean?
Like, what do you mean misconception?
Like, what do you think people, maybe even people that have never met you, they're like, oh, she's that type of person. Or
Yeah, I think people probably think I'm like serious or stuck up, but I'm like, I'm nice. Yeah. Sometimes there's people like, oh my God, before I met you, I thought you were like a bitch. And now that I know you, you're amazing. Like, you judge me. Damn. No, but I'm definitely like, I'm chill.
You're a nice person.
Yeah, I love people. I love people. I do it for the people. I like, but I love it. I love people. Yeah. Yeah,
that's dope. That's dope. And I feel like everybody kind of gets that, I guess maybe as humans, we kind of now have been programmed to like keep your guard up and stuff like that. You don't know that person. You look over, they got that serious face. They just, the vibe is like that. But like, we kind of just keep our guards up because we don't want to get screwed over or we don't know that person. So that's understandable.
Yeah.
Whenever it's all said and done, what is the legacy that you want to leave behind? Whenever they say Muriel from Oak Cliff,
she cared, and she always wanted to do with the best that she could, and always give back.
Damn.
Yeah.
That's dope. That's dope.
Made me emotional. No, but I definitely love the people in my community, and I can't wait to represent and be all over the world, and just leaving that message that I always cared.
That's dope. That's dope to hear, because like, probably those in your community and that know you, they know that you have that heart, that type of character that you want to help, people out here. So that's dope to hear. And, support her as much as you can. That way we get it started.
Thank you.
So, what are your thoughts overall with this whole music scene? Do you like it the way that it's going with the streaming instead of like, the CDs and stuff like that, or buying music through Apple and stuff like that? What are your thoughts overall? Like,
well, it's a 50-50 in a way, but I feel like that it could be better.
Okay.
Definitely it could be better.
What do you think could be improved?
The exposure, like the whole algorithm and all that stuff, even with the music. But definitely, it's just a 50-50, honestly.
Yeah. It seems like now people don't even kind of like process the music in the sense of like, before you would get the CD and just go through the whole album, this and that. Now it's like you get the CD or excuse me, you get the streaming of the project, and like next week another project comes through and you just kind of forget about the other one. And it's
I feel like sometimes I wish it would like, let you let it play so people could actually enjoy the other gems that are
Body.
on there, because the most trending song may not be as pretty as the other song that was released. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that makes
So
sense.
I feel like it kind of takes away from being able to enjoy the whole project.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's true, because lots of artists that I've talked to, and like, you know, I've been there whenever they've been working on albums and stuff like that. They go into like a lot of thought of like, I want this song and then this song, because like it's like the whole story type stuff. So
Yeah.
you know, it seems like you said, picking and choosing. Sometimes you just get the hype song or like the lit song, and that's it. And that's how you remember that artist, instead of them being full, you know, having a full body of work instead of that.
For sure. Yeah. So like I said, it's just a 50-50 really.
So that's dope. That's dope. So we could expect Project 2022.
Yes.
Is that for sure?
It's for sure.
Okay.
It's for sure. Like,
I don't want to put the pressure on you. Like,
no. It's for sure. It's for sure happening. It's actually being worked on now.
Yeah.
You know, I just haven't really posted about it or anything, but it's definitely coming.
And also some acting in the future.
Yes, for sure.
And can you tell us what else do you got going on before we do head out?
So as far as right now, a lot of, you know, working, going to LA.
Yeah.
But
lots of trips to LA, right?
Yeah, for sure. But definitely there's going to be a lot to be expected. I just, you know, different content.
Performances.
For sure, performances. Like,
that's your
I don't
go-to.
even want to talk about it, but there's big stuff coming, for sure.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
Just stay tuned.
Just stay tuned, everybody, 'cause it's coming.
And where could the people find you? How could they contact you? All that good stuff.
On Instagram, it's Muriel, Muriel. And on Facebook, it's Muriel Argueta.
Dope. All right, guys, make sure you like, comment, subscribe, hit that notification bell, get notified whenever you drop new content. And we out. Peace.
Thank you.
Muriel.